Hello, Pamela here, and if you saw the last video, you'll see here that we are making progress on the house. We got it painted two-tone, like I was telling you last time if you saw that video, how this extra time during COVID when the construction workers could not work actually helped me to decide on better colors for the outside, and I actually love it. Lighter on the first floor, a little darker on the top floor. But today's video, I'd like to talk about how this is a microcosm of the macrocosm. You know, this world, this is June 20th. This is solstice today. Happy solstice. Anyway, we are trying to live in harmony in this world, and it's not an easy task. What I've noticed with the house is trying to get everything to harmonize within the house can be a very daunting task, especially since I've had to order things online. I can't really see them. I've had to ship many lights back because when I get them and I put them with a paint sample, they just don't go like I thought they were going to go. And if you want to live in harmony, I'm going to whatever ends it takes to be able to live in harmony in this home that I'm building. So first of all, you get the paint. And I thought this paint is perfect. It's awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then we get the hardwood in and the other paint finishes, and it just doesn't go well. So that's one thing, you know, I have a friend who repainted her place like 16 times, her office, because she wanted it just perfect, and she did, and it actually is just perfect. When I go in her home, I do not want to leave. And if you think about the world now, I mean, it's so hard to feel all the pain that is going on because of everybody having their own ideas, and we're not in harmony with each other. And you know, it's sometimes you just don't want to be here. So the bottom line is this microcosm of the macrocosm. I want to be here, and I want things to be in harmony. So what I did was I ordered some lights for this stairwell. At first I was just going to have cans up here, you know, in the stairway. And then one of my neighbors came over and said, ooh, wouldn't it be cool to have a pendant light where you could actually see it out the third floor? And I thought, that's such a great idea. So rather than a can light, we put in this junction box up here. And then I started looking around for pendant lights to fit up there, and it's been so hard. I can't even believe how difficult it is to pick out lights for this place. And so what I'm saying, that one little decision about changing that to a pendant light rather than a can light makes all the difference in the world, because that light actually will shine through the glass block that goes into the bathroom, which is a really cool effect. But then again, do you want a colored light here so you get the color through the glass blocks in the bathroom? Or do you want to really have it well lit so you can see where you're walking? I mean, this sounds so simple, and you're probably going, well, yeah, duh. But it's blowing my mind how everything affects everything else. Every single little decision I'm making affects everything else. And everything we do in the world affects everybody else. I think we've been like raised in this society where you think, okay, I'm gonna do this thing, and you know, it's just my thing. But every decision we make affects everybody else on a certain level. Maybe it doesn't seem like it, but it does affect everybody else. So let's see. It's pretty exciting. I mean, now I have these walls are textured and they can bring the paint in. And I was going to put a darker paint on this wall right here. This is where the bed's gonna go. And I thought, ooh, yeah, darker brown to go with this mauve really looked so good together. And then my builder suggested a certain tile for the bathroom, which I love, but I put the brown next to that, didn't go well at all. So I changed that paint color. And you know, it's interesting, the woman at Floor and Decor, we were doing this online, and she said, ooh, this would be really nice. And she had these things going together like this kind of fake marbly looking thing. And I was just at the point where it's like, okay, that's fine, let's do that. And my project manager, who is really sensitive, and I love that about him, he said, well, I think the thing was, I don't know if he said this outright, but it looked like a suburban housewife kind of bathroom. And that is not what my place is at all. This is like in nature. I'm surrounded by woods and the river. And so he had a more natural, ooh, this is still wet. Yes, I'm not gonna show you outside, sorry. So anyway, he suggested this slate kind of gray, rock-like tile for the bathroom, and it's perfect. I would have never guessed, but it blends in with the rocks outside. So not only am I harmonizing within the house, I'm harmonizing within my whole neighborhood here. And blending in with nature, not just putting a house down, painting it a bright color, that just kind of says, hey, I'm a house out here, but something that really goes with the whole environment. So it feels really good. And that's it for now. I'm hoping to be living here in maybe a month, 6 weeks, and then I'll start. I'm going to keep it really minimal in here. I'm not going to bring in a bunch of furniture at all. It's going to be very, very minimal and simple. Okay, I'll show you the back, because I have it back here. And then the last thing, I'm deciding what to do with this patio area that's underneath the deck. And one of my friends said, okay, what's the purpose of this patio? What you know, that helps you decide what to do with it. The purpose of this patio basically is to come out through my studio. This is where I'm going to be working and creating more videos, and to walk out to this sacred spot that I completely love with these trees. So I think what I'm going to do is just make a path, kind of like where the cardboard is lined up, and have it a sitting area, but also to get out into nature, to bring this living space out into nature. Oh man. Okay, so if you want to hang in there, I'm going to show you the river. Okay, it's probably higher right now than I will see it in a month from now when I am in my house. It's not going to be this high because it'll be August. But that's another super cool thing about being in nature. I see and I feel like this is solstice today, right? And in August, when I move in here, probably, this river isn't going to be this high at all. Because it's going to be dry and not so much rain. Look at that. And so, you know, being in my van like I was in my van for so long, I love the fact I could get up and move and just see something different every single day. But now this house, see my house back there? When I look out the windows, I see something different every single day because nature changes. And the trees change, and I'm surrounded by them. So that's my video for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.